Kentucky colonels aren't real colonels. There, I said it. There,
if one of them
I
pulls
said it.
a badge and says you have to come down to the chicken station, don't go.
Yeah. This is the Waffle Bros. I'm Corwin.
And I'm Uko.
And we are back with more HROT. The game has been updated once again, adding 2 new levels in the 3rd chapter, and we're going to be starting off with Incinerator. I think we have to somehow unlock the other new level, so I will do that in the future. Are we stuck in here? Are we stuck in here?
I could limbo under that, and I have
but
no...
Here's the thing. There's
limbo.
just limbo out there.
Oh my god.
Limbo in here, limbo out there. I mean, there's probably been some sort of nuclear sexpocalypse that mutated everyone and turned people...
Oh, yeah. I never considered that the nuclear radiation was coming from outside this place.
Yeah. I mean, maybe this was the original source of it or something. I don't know. Who cares? At least I got myself some sort of big grenade blasty boy.
That OG hand cannon thing.
Big grenade blasty boy. That's what I call my dig. Yes, I need the common key.
Dual Makarobs.
I'll dual wield ya. Dual wield ya all night. Can I pick up this broom and, viscera cleanup detail this whole freaking place?
Oh my god, has there been a radiation cleanup simulator? I would play that for real.
Yeah. I'd be in on that.
Geiger counter out.
Geiger counter. I don't even know her.
Die from radiation.
Yes. Try not to die from radiation. So, what you're saying is Chernobyl Liquidator Simulator is what you're asking for here. No. How about you back the fuck off with your giant floating horror brain? Thank you very much.
You realize that now, when some weird stuff happens like that, people will get a bunch of off-the-shelf drones and put like hooks on them, and there'll be like swarms of drones dragging radioactive material.
Swarm. I think that they tried to use some sort of drones to like clean up Fukushima in some way.
Oh, but they got destroyed by the radiation.
Got destroyed by the radiation.
I realize that now.
Yeah. So
hubris.
That might not be hubris. Thy name is drone.
See,
is that what you were going to say?
Then what you have to do is train swarms and swarms of squirrels to go bury the radioactive nuts.
Unlike, unlike what Greenpeace might believe, squirrels, they don't have souls. So it's okay if they get irradiated.
Even if there's a whole swarm of them, it won't add up to one soul.
Got a squirrel king where all their tails are matted together with radiation.
Oh, that's so sad though.
Their tails are matted together with radiation.
The thing is, no offense to the rat, but the rat has a tail which skeeves all the humans out unless you like rats. In which case,
lots of people like squirrels.
Yeah,
at least until they give you the fucking hantavirus.
Yeah, don't mess with squirrels.
Yep, squirrels. They will deliver you. Santa Claus is coming to town. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, and he delivers you the gift of hemorrhagic fever.
Yeah,
it's a bad gift. You don't want it.
I see you coming for me, bitch. And I've raised you.
I mean, just to be clear,
murdering.
It's hantavirus. It's not a joke.
No,
it kills
it's
you
not.
within like 3 days. Horribly.
Yeah, hantavirus. So funny. Let's get back up. Oh no. I was gonna say get back up there so we could use. Okay, we're doing this. We're dodging and weaving. The
forklift is coming from inside the house.
It's coming from inside the house. And dude, get over here. That was probably ill-advised since I took damage from these dudes, but it was worth it.
Real talk.
Worth.
Real talk. Do you think in the history of the planet an M2 Browning heavy machine gun has ever shot a forklift in anger?
I don't think that was an M2 Browning because it was firing big grenade-y type of shots or something like that. No.
Even less likely then.
Yup.
Because I mean, the definition of a technical is specifically a truck, right?
Look, the definition of insanity is bringing a forklift into a building to kill some dude who's just trying to stop the like radiation nightmare or whatever. That's the definition of insanity.
They're like these radiation dudes. They've been turned into. Okay, they're like the guys who have been turned into plague zombies in Warhammer. They think it's cool to have the like disease. These guys are one with the radiation.
Yeah, you're probably right about that. Like bits and pieces started just exploding out of nowhere, and I got me another key, and a secret has been revealed.
Okay. So here's what it is. One of these guys, you know, in his hazmat suit, is standing next to the other one, and he's like, is this flattering? Does this make my butt look big? And the other guy says, stop fishing for compliments.
And the other guy is just like, look, your butt just is big because it's had like radiation growth. Yes,
sir,
radiation growth.
I say, sir, you've grown an extra cheek, sir.
I'm looking for like, usually by this point I would have found some, you know, milk or something on the ground that I could consume.
You gotta fart out the one side and poop out the other side. It's efficient.
Yup. I was hoping to be able to like strafe jump over there.
I don't know why I went like Kentucky with that.
Kentucky. Where am I going? Look, Kentucky colonels aren't real colonels. There, I said it. There.
If one of them pulls a badge and says you have to come down to the chicken station, don't go.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say, and says that you have to strip off. I don't know why I thought you were going to say that. But, you know, Colonel Sanders, he liked the chicks, if you know what I mean.
For legal purposes, you can have this string tie to wear so that you will not be naked.
Yeah, I just like to be around the scent of a woman. Why am I...
That called? Is that a string tie or is it a bolo tie?
It's a bolo tie, I'm pretty sure.
Guess,
I'm pretty sure. Anyway, the important thing is don't get tricked by Colonel Sanders.
Yeah,
that's
he is
the
not a
important
real
thing.
Colonel.
There we go. We got our... Also, if a real colonel tells you to strip off...
Don't do that either.
Don't do that either.
Just to be clear, a bolo tie is not a real tie either.
Yeah.
I will make a stand on that hill,
too. But an Ebola tie is something that you have to respect because it will give you the blood pukes. That's...
Yeah, just like the hantavirus.
Is what...
Although actually, the hantavirus just gives you lesions and
we got a pincher over there. It's not a pincer, it's a pincher. Thank you, very much. Is it gonna lift up like a bag of drugs, a bag of radiation? You lift me up where I belong.
Why do we even want that?
Is it gonna like unleash a plug from the ground that I maybe drop it back down or something? I'm so confused. It's gonna go in there and drop it down somewhere and open something up, I bet. I bet it is. I bet that sign kind of explained what it was doing, but we don't speak Czech. Yup. See, we got to check ourselves before we wreck ourselves.
I will eventually have my crap together where I will have the language translator app pointed at the screen while we're doing this live. Like at the time.
I thought for sure that was going to open something up for me, but...
Because, I mean, it
doesn't appear to have.
I can point the translator at it afterward during editing, but, like, literally, it's faster for me to upload the video faster, and people will tell me,
okay, I need to somehow get over there and turn that wheel. That's what I need to do. And we are very grateful for the people who occasionally come in.
And translate stuff.
And translate stuff for us.
The internet's a magical place. Yeah, because, like, somebody said, the text on the toilet...
Wait, do I just ride this?
Oh.
Wait. Do I have to stand here and get plucked up?
Oh, that's what it is. But yeah,
garbage juice.
Radioactive garbage juice. But while we were playing AWOL, somebody pointed out that the scrawled graffiti in the
something about shooting spies on sight or something.
Yeah, death to spies.
Death to spies
in the bathroom stall. Which, I mean, I guess that might have been
death to spies, but love to thick thighs. That's
maybe it was an Austin Powers reference because. Who does number 2 work for?
Yeah. Okay. There we go. This seems like it would be extremely unpleasant. I'd like just instead hug on to one of the pincer things. That's what I'd do if it were me.
Even Soviet OSHA would be like, no. Please,
yup.
Please don't. We don't recommend it. It's a bad idea.
Health and safety in the workplace. Is this going to an incinerator? Incinerator. I don't even know what. Let's not get incinerated.
That shut off the incinerator. Oh God!
You sons of bitches, thinking you can ambush a true beast champion warrior
meanwhile,
like myself.
The whole time, okay? The whole time you were fighting forklifts with grenades and everything, they're in there like, you think he's gonna figure out the claw puzzle? And that's the breathing through the mask.
Yes. Yes.
I thought I'd just exaggerate that.
Do you think that thing is true that apparently, do not step into that motherfucker over there because it will ruin your shit? But that thing that's supposedly a torture method where what you do is put a gas mask on somebody and then you tie the end up and...
they just breathe their own carbon dioxide until they die?
Until they tell you what you want to know.
That's messed up, right?
Do you think that's a real torture method? Because I've heard of that repeatedly. I wouldn't rely on that, even less than a bunch of other torture methods, because they'll just start getting toxic, like they'll just start getting delirious and tell you weird stuff. Yeah, delirious and hilarious.
You can't rely on a method that specifically impairs someone.
I mean, I guess you could just, after a while, let them have a little bit of air and start over from the beginning.
Yeah, I guess
it's kind of like waterboarding, except
faceboarding.
Yes, faceboarding,
airboarding, or whatever.
Airboarding
sounds much cooler than it is.
Yes, Avatar: The Last Airboarder. That's what it's all about. This is definitely not OSHA approved. You're definitely supposed to turn that off before you go walking through it.
I think just giving somebody mild radiation poisoning would do it.
Did I forget to turn that fucking wheel? Did at some point I have the opportunity to turn that wheel and I forgot to?
That's messed up. Actually, no, you know what? You know what would get me? Is if you figure out, remember when I got really sick and had the diarrheas for like 5 days and almost died?
Do.
Just make that happen again. And I might crack.
Pinch me again, bro. Pinch me again. There we go.
Diarrhea,
I must have missed something. That's the only thing that makes sense over here.
I'm just saying diarrhea is the worst.
It says pod something.
Pod Vision?
Pod Vision. We got the Pod Vision song contest over here. And Mr. Pinchy.
Wait a minute. Did they cancel that American Eurovision song contest thing in the middle of...
Was it some shit where it was supposed to be like the states?
Yeah, it was a song for every state. And I think Snoop Dogg was involved. I'm pretty sure that never got past like the second episode.
Once again, I'll say about that kind of thing, that's cringe, bro. that's all I can say about that is that's cringe, bro.
In our considered opinion.
Yeah. I mean, if people want to... Okay, so I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing here. What am I missing?
Well,
I got to find out. I can just rub my body against it.
So the kiln isn't even an injury.
I got to find out about this. I could have just rubbed against all of this all along and it wouldn't have done anything to me.
Is it supposed to be one of those rotary kilns that like rotates while it heats?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's some sort of like nuclear reactor or some shit like that.
Oh, centrifuge.
Whoa.
I don't know what that means.
Whoa. Shouldn't this have like opened that or something? I am suddenly
like it was
extremely
all going
confuzzled.
So well. Like you got to the point where you got sucked up by the crane, and then you shot all those other dudes.
I got sucked up and sucked off by Fraser Crane. I already pressed this before, and yeah. So maybe I need to go inspect more areolas from
just
before.
Elsewhere. Yeah.
There's this area like right at the start. But at least I ate some roasted meat. At least I ate some roasted meat. Ooh! Somehow I never noticed the way that I could get over there. So I think we're good now. I think we're good.
When in doubt, turn more turny
When in doubt,
things.
look about. That's what you need to say over here.
And particularly look up.
Open you up with my key and then you lift me down where I belong. I guess they're lowering me down, but let's not quibble over little things. This area is very shiny. Doesn't it look shiny to you?
It's shinier than it really should be.
It's kind of skeeving me out. Maybe it's shiny with radioactivity. That's what it is.
That makes sense.
One of the worst types of activity.
Because you'd think there'd be soot everywhere.
Yeah. Are they coming from behind? I hear there's a discotheque inside of here. There's definitely a discotheque inside of here. Everything's all funky.
What? Can you gamble?
So do I stop it? Which? Okay. I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
Is this like Eastern European craps?
I have no idea what's going on here. I don't understand how this game works.
What are you gambling with?
What am I gambling for? I mean, gambling for medals or whatever. I genuinely don't know how this works.
What if this was the set of the most popular TV show of its era?
Congratulations. Okay.
Why did it look like it would be karaoke instead?
I don't know. Oh yeah, hopefully that thing, it did indeed blow up for me real good. No! This is the weirdest thing.
This is
the weirdest thing, and then we just end the level right there.
Why did it end with a game show?
After we insert disc 2. But we're gonna stop here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that schmexit thumbs up button. Make sure you ring the bell to keep getting notified of delicious Waffle content. Waffle Bros signing out.